I define success as just really being who God has called you to be as a mom, a wife, individual, and just living out your purpose. When I leave this earth, I want to leave squeezed out of everything that God placed inside of me. I don't want to leave nothing on the table. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of MaHogany's World. If you're new here, hey girl, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell so you're notified every single time I drop another video. Also, if you're returning, hey babe, it is 9:38 this morning. I actually got up at around 7:20ish, and so this morning so far what I've done is I've literally read this book that I've been reading called Disruptive Thinking by T.D. Jakes. It's so good, y'all. I read my Bible this morning. The scripture was, don't you know that your body is a temple and the Holy Spirit dwells within you? So I read that, did some prayer, meditation, and so now I'm ready to pretty much get you guys involved in my day. I really like the beginning portion of my day to just be like to myself. I made my coffee as well. Now I'm like actually about to eat breakfast and kind of get into my entrepreneurship journey stuff, you know, do my to-do list and, you know, just show you guys like what my day-to-day is like. But that's just a little recap of what I did earlier. So guys, first thing I'm going to do is cook some breakfast. I think I'm going to have like some, probably some eggs, some kind of bacon or fried hot dog or sausage, some kind of meat, and then I'm going to do like some toast more than likely. I love when I have spinach on the side, but I literally don't have any spinach in my refrigerator right now. All I have is salad. I've been on like a whole salad thing right now. I'm getting ready to make some breakfast, and then we're just going to go ahead and get into the day. I'm going to do my makeup today, filming some content today. It's going to be a really good day, and so spend the morning with me as we just do our things, enjoy the vibes, and just prepare for an exceptional week, because today is Monday and it's going to be an exceptional week. I'm already speaking it. I don't hear anything but good news. Like, this week is going to be the week that changes everything. I'm believing that. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alrighty guys, so breakfast is served. As I said, I usually like to include like some kind of spinach or some kind of greenery in my breakfast, but I literally had none. The only thing I have is salad. I mean, of course I have like, you know, dinner stuff and lunch, but I didn't really have like no greenery that I could include. I really don't do like, fruits in the morning, only because for some reason it make me queasy. So the most I'll do to kind of balance on my plate is I'll add some spinach, which is always good. But this morning I have like this turkey burger. I don't know if y'all was paying attention to the meat, but the meat is very different than ground beef. But we've been like substituting turkey meat for ground beef, and it's been like 10 out of 10 experience. Of course it took like some adjusting, but it's still been a good experience. So I have like these mini turkey burgers, eggs, toast, and some oatmeal. Sometimes I'll put jelly on my toast. It just all depends. This morning I'm really not feeling it. I might change my mind as I continue like to eat or whatever. But this is what we're having. So good so far. As far as my oatmeal, I started out with original oats, and I did ground cinnamon and sugar. After I eat breakfast, I'm going to work on my to-do list for today. Head over to my glam room, do my makeup. Justin, his teacher, is here this morning, so I'm gonna like be doing my makeup in there because that's like the only area that I really have for makeup, and so I'm gonna do it in there. So I probably won't talk too much, y'all, because I don't want to be too like loud and stuff. But I'm gonna do my makeup in there, and then we're gonna continue to like get into the day. But definitely comment down below what you guys do in the mornings for your morning routine. Let me know, because I want to know how y'all be starting your mornings. Like I said, this isn't like the actual beginning of my day. As I said, This morning, I got up about 7:20 and I did like my meditation, my Bible reading, book reading, and all of that. So this is like the part where I start like kind of getting busy and getting into my day to the fullest. Still haven't like got on social media or anything like that yet. I like to just kind of wait until I've done like my morning routine if possible. Like unless there's some kind of demands that require me to be on there, like if something needs to go out or I need to review something, then I'll get on. But other than that, it's 10:20 and I still haven't been on there because I really just like to to me, when you get on social media first thing in the morning, it definitely to me warps your day, warps your mood. And so it's just one thing that I've been implementing that has really just changed the game for me. I probably started this a long time ago, to be quite honest. I just never like made mention of it in my vlogs, but I just kind of wanted to share that because I know a lot of you that follow me either are content creators or you are obviously on social media on a consistent basis, whether it's like any form of social media, YouTube, whatever, you're on there. And I wouldn't say YouTube is too bad to be on in the morning because a lot of times you might be watching somebody else's morning routine while you're doing your morning routine, whatever the case may be. So that's not really, to me, considered bad, but hopping on like Instagram and Twitter and kind of those platforms where you can't like filter out what pops up on your feed per se. Like you might have a certain type of people you follow, but you don't know if they're gonna post something negative or if it's going, you just don't know. And so I like to just protect my space, my mood first thing in the morning because it just really helps with the day. But I'm gonna eat my breakfast, y'all, and then do like a brain dump. I love to do those in the morning. And then I'm going to just kind of get into it. So excuse my bonnet chronicles, y'all, but we're gonna get cute as the day progresses. Alright guys, so breakfast was good. I finished cleaning up the kitchen where I left off, and then I came to my glam room, as you guys saw, cleaned off my vanity desk. It had a lot going on, clearly. Now I'm getting ready to get into my makeup. Today has been going pretty good so far. Usually my makeup takes me about like an hour and 30 minutes to do, so I'm trying to hop on it now, and then I'm going to, while I'm doing this, I'm mentally gonna be thinking through my day. Usually Mondays consist of like a lot of administration work for the most part, sending emails, replying back to brands, anything I missed over the weekend. I'm in the middle right now closing like a big business deal, so checking in on that, seeing how that is moving. Usually that is how Mondays go. A lot of times I don't film too much content on Mondays, but today actually I am going to be filming not only for you guys, I'm going to be filming for the Jackson of Atlanta as well as our Justin MaHogany channel. So the day is full. I'm glad I got up earlier just so that I could take care of like all of my mental type of stuff, as far as, like I said, my reading, my Bible reading, book reading, and all of that, because that really just sets the precipice, I feel like, for my day. So first things first, I'm going to go in with my skincare, because if you know, you know, skincare is like one of the most important things, y'all, I feel like. And so I like to go ahead and take care of my skin, go ahead and hydrate it up, do all of that good stuff. So first thing I need to do is put brow gel on my eyebrows, because basically what it does is I'll kind of like put some primer on them, whatever I can sub for brow gel essentially. So put a little primer. At first I was using one of these to do my brows, because that's how she taught me, and it does work well, but for me, I'm just like, I prefer to use a pencil. It's just a little bit easier to draw them on to me, but I'm gonna test out both methods and see which one I really like the most, because I'm still not quite sure as far as which one is like gonna be my go-to method moving forward. I don't do my makeup every single day, y'all. A lot of times if you see the makeup on, one, my makeup artist did it, and then two, if I do my makeup, like, it's because I'm doing something special with my content. Y'all know a lot of my videos, I do not even have makeup on. I'm not like a do makeup, I guess, on my face. I'm not like a get up and do my makeup every day type girl. I really take pride in taking care of my skin. That way I don't have to like wear makeup. So not saying people who wear makeup every day, they got bad skin or anything, but I'm just saying, like, I know that I don't like to do makeup every single day. So for that reason, I make sure I take care of my skin so that I can just do a natural look if that's what I want to go for the day. All right, guys, so I got my brows done and I am concealing them now. Now, usually I don't put top concealer on, but baby, I feel like these brows are trying to fight back this morning. Like, they were not doing what I needed them to do. So I concealed at the top to really get that shape that I wanted. But right now I'm just blending all this in, blending it really, really good. And then we're gonna keep going, y'all. But I hope y'all's morning is going good. Whenever you're watching this video, I hope you are, whether it's evening, morning, I hope it is going good for you guys. I'm about to pull up my last video that I did when I think I did like a Q&A or something like that. And people had questions that I didn't answer that they said they wanted me to answer. So I'm about to pull that up so that I can answer. Y'all, I wish I had them Carisha Please questions. Them joints be wow. Then we could really have us some fun. I might order them, y'all. I don't know if y'all have seen them or online or anything, but they are crazy. Them Carisha Please. Ooh wee. Blend, blend, blend until it kind of just goes into my skin per se. Y'all like these brows? Not my favorite, but I feel like they need more arch in them. Like, I feel like this one needs to arch a little more. This one is pretty much okay. But y'all, brows are my least favorite freaking thing to do on my face. But I'm just learning, like, hey, just keep going at it. This is like my 4th time doing my makeup since my class. So only thing you can do is just keep going and you will get better with time. That's just how that goes. Other than that, I definitely have been improving in the areas of everything else. So I am going to, let me go to my YouTube video, my last YouTube video, because I do be answering y'all's questions like I said I would. These are kind of like questions in like the self-love category. And then from there, we'll talk about like entrepreneurship and just whatever else, you know, you guys kind of want to talk about. Of course, like I said, always leave your questions in the comments. So first question is, what does unconditional love look like for you on a daily basis? So y'all, unconditional love to me really looks like putting yourself first, you know. One thing that I'm big on is that you can't like pour from an empty cup, especially for someone like me. I'm 26, I'm a mom, a wife, an entrepreneur, and there is a lot of people that depend on me on a daily basis, whether it's my husband, whether it's my kids, whether it's my employees, you know, because even in this entrepreneurship game, when you have like employees, one of my employees that you guys know is our editor, Sarah. You know, people are depending on you on a regular basis. They're depending on you to provide them X amount of money for a hire. They're depending on you to provide them a certain kind of work environment when it comes to your employees. Your family is depending on you to give them love and, you know, just teach them and guide them. It's so many people depending on you. Your outside family is depending on you to sometimes be a dang on superhero, which is super, super hard. So it's like everybody is depending on you every time you turn around. It's so important that with that, you understand that you can't pour from an empty cup. So back to like the question, I say all that to say, self-love to me on a daily basis looks like making sure that I'm filling myself up. You know, filling up my cup so that I can pour into the people that need me the most. Just like getting up in the morning and doing what I need to do for me, whether that's, whether that's reading my word, whether that is reading a book, whether that is hopping on a call with my therapist, whatever that looks like for me, I make sure that I do that because that's what keeps me grounded, you know? And then also giving yourself grace, which is so freaking hard. Especially like I told you guys, I struggle with, you know, the need to kind of be perfect in a sense, like that perfectionism and like perfection. Yeah. And that, like, yeah, pretty much perfectionist. I don't know if that's a word, but y'all know what I mean. And with that, it's like sometimes I have a hard time like giving myself grace. Like, MaHogany, you did a good job. Like, yeah, you might not have it might not have turned out exactly how you expected it, or whatever the case may be, but that does not mean that you did not do a good job. And so just reminding myself that, giving myself that grace, that's what self-love looks like. Like, not settling, of course, because I don't believe in settling, but just giving yourself the grace to know that, okay, like, you're not supposed to be perfect. Comment down below what self-love looks like to you, like, and what do you do on a regular basis to exercise self-love? Next question. Does it consist of self-care? What kind of self-care? Yeah, so like I was saying, for me, it definitely does consist of self-care. By self-care, meaning like what I share with you guys, like, you know, whether it's reading, you know, my skincare routine, that's definitely like one of my favorite things to do, baby. When I am going through a moment, or when I feel like I need to refuel, I will hop in that shower in a minute and just like do a whole shower routine. Not recorded, of course, but like do a whole shower routine, like go in, and then I'll get out, use all my favorite products, my smell good, do my face. Yes, it does. It's consist of self-care. When you love yourself unconditionally, how do you wake up? I feel like when you love yourself unconditionally, you wake up like that song by Mary J. Blige. You wake up and say, "Good morning, gorgeous." Like, and I love her song because she's so clear. She's like, I mean, like saying good morning, gorgeous, when you first wake up, like before you put on some makeup, before you, you know, before you get dressed, before you put on your robe, whatever, you literally wake up off the bed. Like, good morning, gorgeous. That's what I feel like when you love yourself unconditionally. You don't need nobody else to say it for you, you know. When you love yourself conditionally, what kind of people do you hang out with? When you love yourself unconditionally, I feel like you hang out with people who are positive, who see the best in you, but don't have issue correcting you, because you definitely don't need to be around a whole bunch of yes men. But they also give you grace, but they also are positive. They're not draining. They're not people who you invest more in them than they invest in you. Like, it's like that, you know, 50-50 kind of thing. And I know a lot of relationships, they say, you know, hey, there's no such thing as a 50-50 relationship. But you also shouldn't be in a friendship where, like, every time you turn around, like, they're telling you all their stuff. But then when you want to, like, share stuff with them, like, they don't have the capacity. Like, y'all can't even talk. Like, it's always, like, you being there for them, but they're not being there for you, if that makes sense. You know, there's enough negative stuff going on in life. You don't need to be around people that are constantly negative, people that just really want you to stay the same place, people that are jealous and envious. I don't care how long y'all been friends, like, time means nothing. It's like the quality of the friendship that matters. And with that being said, like, you need people that can offer you quality friendships. And that might mean you can't be friends with the person you've been friends with since high school, since college, or whatever the case may be. It's okay to outgrow people. Like, it happens, you know? And so don't hang on to relationships that you know aren't healthy simply because you're trying to hang on to a person, or they're not anymore the person for you. Because like I said, people change, seasons change. They very well could have been the person for you in a specific season. Don't let people make you feel bad for changing and growing. Like, hey, maybe we just weren't supposed to grow together, and that's okay. Like, that's not a negative thing. That's just life sometimes. So that's what kind of people you hang around when you love yourself. People that just see the best in you, but don't mind correcting you as well. Next question. How do you eat when you love yourself unconditionally? Oh my gosh. Y'all, you try to eat the best you can. Now, for me, is that realistic all the time? Like, I'm doing the best I can, but I definitely wouldn't say I'm the best, like, when it comes to eating what I'm supposed to eat when I'm supposed to eat it. So this is definitely an area that I am working on. You eat the way you're supposed to eat when you love yourself. Like, you eat healthy, take care of your body. Because, like, today, my morning scripture said your body is your temple. So that's how you eat when you love yourself. But y'all, I'm going to go ahead and put my bronzer on around my hairline, then spray my face, blend in my concealer, put bronze on my cheeks, and then, like, we're going to do, like, a few more steps, and then I'm going to pop back in. Let's do it.
where'd you go? Oh, you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like horizon. With you tonight is on an island. Yeah. It's about time for waking up. Times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you said I didn't miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. Oh, just to know you want you. So I come close, I want you. Can I tell you something for what it's worth? We can have this place on earth. Take you.
Alright, y'all, so we are just about finished. Right now I am just waiting on my bottom lashes to dry so that I can pretty much finish like the rest, of what I have to do, which really is not that much left. This is the look, y'all. Like I said, I'm still in the beginning stages. This is only my 4th time doing my makeup, so it has definitely been a learning process, but I can definitely see it getting better. Y'all, of course I'm not a makeup artist. Ugh, and that's the hardest part. I'm like trying to hurry up and get to her level because she be beating the face, okay? I wanted to kind of focus on, you know, trying to perfect what needed to be perfected before I hop back on with you guys. But I hope you enjoyed the questions that I answered so far. The last questions really are just about like entrepreneurship, my content creation journey, what made me start, and all of that. If you guys don't know, I actually, when I started my journey, when I first started my content journey with our family channel, the Jacksons of Atlanta, we started that, I think, in 2020. I might be wrong, but we started the channel way before then. Like, we had a channel for quite some time, but it didn't have no content on it. But I feel like we posted our first video in like 2020, I believe. From there is where I first started like my YouTube journey. I always felt like our family had something unique to offer, not just because like of the whole twin thing, because at the time I had just only one set of twins. I was not expecting like to have, having multiple sets and everything like that. We originally started the channel just because we knew like we had something unique to offer. I just knew that there was something special about our family, and we wanted to just kind of show people like what family looks like, and also show them like different types of content and entertainment, because of course we knew that we just didn't want to be a family channel. We knew like that our kids were going to just go far as just themselves, like with their acting and with their content creation. And then me and Justin, we've always just been versatile people. I've always been like a talker, so I knew I would have me, whether my own channel or a podcast or something. So it took, of course, a while to build out everything, to be what you guys see now. But it originally just started off with us just believing that we had something unique to offer. And I feel like everybody, you might not be called to be a content creator, because it definitely comes with its own stresses. It like has, of course, pros. Like, of course, wouldn't be doing it if it didn't, if I wasn't like passionate about it and I didn't just enjoy some part of it, of course. But it definitely, it's not for everybody. Let me just put it that way. And, I was actually watching a podcast. No, I was actually watching Ari's channel. And, she was doing like cooking and stuff. And she had Queen Naja on there. And like, I could relate so much to what they both were honestly saying, especially Queen Naja. She's like, when she first got on YouTube, she used to share everything, like, in an effort to just be transparent. But, it's like, the more you grow and get into it, you can't just be as transparent as you used to be. And it's not like you're not telling the truth, but it's like you can't show everything. You can't, like, it's so much you have to be reserved about. And that's the part that sucks sometimes, because like, you just have to, as you go up the ladder, you just have to protect yourself. People don't always have your best interest in mind. So it's a lot of that goes on. I feel like that kind of sometimes dampens the content creating process, because it's like, you know, you just want to show to people a good experience and have, you know, relatable conversation. But now, because of trolls and people, you have to be more reserved. You can't show everything, you know, because people are looking for the next thing to put on their channel and make you look like a bad person. It could be anything you say. And we get it. Hey, that's their content. That's what they do. They, you know, but it's like it just requires you to be so reserved, and it kind of sucks, you know, because it's like you want to show more, you want to tell more, you want to just offer more, but you can't, child, because people be on a whole nother thing. I don't know how I got on that tangent, but hey, that's the truth of the matter. Let's see. Why did I want to be a content creator? I kind of shared that. Felt like our family had something unique to offer. We wanted to give people just positivity, you know, and entertainment. And sometimes, like, because y'all know, if you follow our Justin Lynch channel, not everything that we post is some form of, like, it's not always like what people would consider positive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not here to say, like, I'm not saying nothing that's negative, but it's like, okay, I might do a, not everything is family, if that makes sense. So like, we did a skit about, on our Jackson Atlanta channel, it was like a smoking skit. Like, MaHogany got caught smoking while she was pregnant, and it was a skit. Of course, they had a resolution at the end, like basically saying you shouldn't smoke while you're pregnant. But some people wouldn't consider that like super positive content, but it does have a resolution at the end. But I just also like to just say that our channel just doesn't offer like, hey, family stuff, but you're also going to get like just entertainment, you know. There's no difference from like a 911 show you watch, you know. Not everything is positive, but it's like entertainment, but it's not bad. Does that make sense? You know, I like to just call it entertainment. We offer just different forms of entertainment along with our family content. That's just the best way to say it. And of course, you know, me and Justin definitely want to go into acting. So you have to show yourself in different ways in which you can act. People have to see it before they just book you for stuff, you know? So can you be the mad wife? Can you be the sweet wife? Can you be the comedic? You know, you have to kind of build your portfolio, and YouTube is such a great way to do so. Is there any kind of type of content you won't do? I mean, it just all depends on what it is. Like, it just all depends, because I don't want to sit here and say I'm not going to do something and then if the opportunity presents itself. I just don't like to limit myself as a creator. They said it best, like the actors of power. They're like, you know, when they take a role, they like to become the person, you know, and sometimes that requires you to tell a story. It requires you to step out and be different. So I don't know, you know, I might get booked for a role that requires me to be be whatever, and I have to just be that person and tell their story through my acting. So I don't want to be too reserved. I don't want to be too over, like whatever the role requires, you know. Of course there'll be some things I won't take, but you know, it's one of those things you have to see when you get there. What does success look like to you? Success to me looks like just being financially secure and doing what you love and what God called you to do. That's really what success looks like to me. In the world, like when it comes to your career, success to me with family is being raising kids that, let me do my lips first, y'all. Success to me in the area of family means raising kids that are respectable, that are respectful, and having a marriage that's open, transparent. I define success as just really being who God has called you to be as a mom, a wife, a individual, and just living out your purpose. When I leave this earth, I want to leave squeezed out of everything that God placed inside of me. I don't want to leave nothing on the table. I want to be who He called me to be to my fullest. And I know sometimes it's hard for people, because a lot of people believe like, oh, if you're a Christian, you can't do this, you can't do that, you know. And it's not like I be out here like smoking, doing drugs and drinking hard alcohol and stuff like that, you know. But sometimes people put you in a box like, oh, you're a Christian, you shouldn't do certain type of content, you shouldn't do this and that. But it's like, yes, I'm a Christian, and my relationship with God has nothing to do with the different, you know, roles I may play when I act, or, you know, the things like that. So I know God called me to be more than just a mom. You know, some people say, oh, you're a mom, you shouldn't do that. Like, God called me to be, before I was a mom and a wife and all of that, I was an individual, and I'm still an individual. So with that being said, I have a calling on my life just as an individual. In order to fulfill that, it may require me to, I wouldn't say not do mom things, but because some people just put weird, I don't know, people put weird things on like what moms can do and what they can't do. They will limit them to the max. But some things that I do, like at the core, I'm MaHogany. And then everything else outside of that, being a mom, being a wife, is just other things that make me me. But at the core, I'm me, and I have a purpose that God gave me, so I have to live that out. And it might not fit in the perfect box of what a wife should look like, or even though it will, when it's God's will, it'll align, but in society's view of what a mom and wife should look like. Because if it's up to society, you know, a mom would look like, you know, messy hair, big clothes, stressed, you know, and I don't believe you have to be like that. You know, you can be a mom but still be well put together. You can be a mom and still show your curves. You can be, you know, it's, society just has their own view on things. And so I never let that get in the way, because at the end of the day, I'm MaHogany at my core, and then everything else, you know, around that. And so that's that. But y'all, I'm trying to think, it's a lot of other questions, but that's probably gonna wrap up my makeup section. I'm gonna finish my lips up, and then I'm gonna throw on a wig. I don't know what wig I'm gonna wear today, but I'm gonna throw one on, and then we're gonna be heading on out the door. All right, babes, we are all ready. What y'all think? I love the curly wig. This is my go-to wig. Do you hear me? Literally my go-to wig. Love it. You ready to get dressed? Think about if I want to do like a get ready with me this morning. Really don't be like, when I say get ready with me, like one of my get ready with me for my Instagram. Trying to see. It's already been one heck of a morning, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and just film it and get dressed and then head out. As I told you guys, this is one video, but I have 2 more to do today. One for the Jacksonville Atlanta, one for Justin and MaHogany, and that will be a wrap for today. But so I think I'm gonna go ahead and knock out these 2 pieces of content. It's like one sit down piece of content and then one get ready with me piece of content. So I think I'm gonna knock them 2 out and then call it a day with these 2 videos. And then by the end of the day, I've been able to say, like, I recorded 2 pieces of content for Instagram and TikTok, 3 YouTube videos. I did my meditation, everything like that, prayer, Bible time, book reading, and I should hopefully, it's almost 1 o'clock. I should hopefully be getting off today at 5, I'm hoping, maybe 6. That way I can cook dinner and just spend the rest of my night with my family. So far today is going really, really good. I'm getting ready to head upstairs now and pick out what I'm going to wear so I can film this get ready with me. How y'all think this morning went so far? So far, good to me. So far, so good. So far, so good. I gotta spray my hair because it's kind of like doing whatever, but I want to like calm it down just the hair. So I'm probably going to end up spraying it. But yeah, today's going good so far. Let's just get into it. All right, guys, so I have made it back home. It has been such a long day, y'all. It is literally 6:42 and I'm finally finished for the day. Well, slightly finished. I have a few more things to do, but for the most part, I am done for the day. Today was definitely a full day. As you guys know, I woke up at 7, around 7:20-ish, got up, did all of like my meditation, my reading, my prayer. After that, I caught up with you guys. We ate breakfast, did makeup, my to-do list, headed out the house. I recorded the video I was telling you guys for our Justin and MaHogany channel. Then I recorded for our Jacksonville Atlanta channel. I'm wrapping up for my channel now. I did record those 2 pieces of content I was telling you guys about. One was like a get ready with me. And then one was like a motivational piece of me just sharing like a few nuggets with you guys. And so it's been a full day. I'm literally super tired. But I have a few emails that I need to send. So I should be wrapping up around 7-ish because it's 6:45 now. And I just got home about 25 minutes ago. And so I'm going to send some emails, take this sweatsuit off because I'm so hot, get comfortable. And then, y'all, it's time to make dinner and like spend time with the kiddos and everything, because for all they know, I've been at work all day. So now it's their time, family time, and so I'm really excited about that. Comment down below some stuff that y'all watching on TV right now. I got a ton of like stuff that me and the kids are watching and Justin, but we need some shows for us adults. So comment down below what you guys are currently watching on TV. I want to know. And then I'm gonna be calling it a night, but I hope you guys enjoy spending like the morning with me and kind of just seeing like how the days work for me. But it's been a great experience, and I'm definitely looking forward to just sharing more with you guys. Definitely comment down below what else you want to see on my channel. A lot of you guys, I do know, be like commenting, I want to see like mommy videos with you and the kids, and that's what I do on my Jackson of Atlanta channel. You know, if you want to see couple dates, that's what we do on our Justin and MaHogany channel. On my channel, is really about discovering MaHogany outside of like the roles that I have as a mother and a wife. So like anything fashion, just conversations, all of that, just all things MaHogany is on MaHogany's world essentially. So definitely drop some anything y'all want to see, whether it's skincare, shower routine, grocery haul, travel videos, mukbangs, I mean, whatever you guys want to see, and I'm down to drop it for you guys. But I'm so excited for this journey. Like we keep growing and growing, and I'm just so excited about it, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell on so you're notified every time I drop another banger video, y'all. But I'll be back soon, so make sure you're locked in, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Peace. All day long.